Oh, Jesus, Michaela, really? I'm eating cucumbers.
What is going on? I'm very nervous that the dog is burning in hell right now for his past sins.
What?
Oh God!
Why'd you have to do that?
What, that is a fucking ringtone.
This video, I saw it,
It's been getting more popular.
and then I saw that it was making the rounds on the commentary channels, and I was like, shit.
I know I want us to do a special thing on fake disorders on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
I've been wanting us to do that for a while, and I'm seeing it get popular. But I've seen the rise of popularity from like system cringe and fake disorder cringe. It is wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrible, but it's wonderful.
You have definitely sent me things about that particular issue.
Yes. Because it's a rampant issue. It happened on Tumblr, too.
Yeah.
Like, terrible. Terrible. Alright. But I didn't watch this all the way through, this Home Depot video.
Sure. I'm not,
A lot of this... Go ahead.
When I remember one time I criticized you for not screening a particular news story that we did.
I mean, it made me laugh.
And that's fair.
And it gives us this great running joke. So if people want to know what that clip was, you gotta go watch.
Yeah, that's fair, because like there's definitely times that I want you to send me a clip that you've only half seen yourself.
Well, most of them I haven't seen all the way through because I've catch them at work, you know?
Sure.
And I can't have this woman screaming about, you know.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, I'm sending out the link to various individuals. That's usually why I have the waiting music, is so I can get that shit started.
I get you.
Yeah.
Let's see this woman.
All right, here we go. Let's see this woman.
Say it again, I didn't hear you. What'd you say to me? Go tell me.
No.
Hi.
Okay, you need to leave, man.
He's being rude, you're being
No,
rude.
I'm not being rude. You need to leave.
I'm buying
No,
something.
you don't want any more customers.
So, here's the thing about this video right off the bat. I love these videos where these people think they're in the right. Like they're filming themselves being terrible. And they label this like, and then people wonder why we have a problem with the male race. Grown-ass employees in customers' faces calling me a cunt. And they do that while being a cunt.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I was gonna say I didn't hear him call you that, so you might be calling yourself that.
That's another thing, is like the lateness in recording.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because we don't know. Yeah.
We don't know.
I can't stand that voice that she's using.
Yeah, she's like doing that like kind of condescending.
Well, I
voice.
mean, people do that voice and then they wonder why did that person, punch my lights out.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's intentionally baiting, and yet they remain to be like, it's like leopards ate my face. You know?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
I just...
Leave, man.
He's being rude, you're being
No,
rude.
I'm not being rude. You need to leave.
I'm buying
No,
something.
you don't want any more customers. You need to leave.
Oh, I'm not a customer?
You're not a
So then I
customer
want my
in this store.
thousands?
They're gonna loose their job today. They're gonna loose it. Don't fuck with me.
Dollars I spend here back every day.
No, leave.
Leave.
need
So
to
then
leave.
give me my thousands of dollars. Give me my thousands of dollars.
No, leave.
Give me my thousands of dollars back.
Leave.
Then give me my thousands of dollars back.
Out.
Cool, you're getting fired.
Bye.
Fired.
That is the way to deal with this, though. Like,
Are you hearing
I said
that
not
voice?
leaving. Called.
yeah.
Cool, you're getting fired.
Bye.
Fired.
Go.
Fired. Fired. I said
She really fancies. Oh my gosh! Wow, she was so intense in the upcoming. But
But
she
you know,
fancies herself an influencer.
that is the way you deal with it Like that employee that walked her out. That's all you say. Like, leave. You just keep repeat because as soon as you don't give them an audience.
Yeah, I get that.
You know.
And she's doing that kind of unhinged person thing where she's like repeating herself over and over again.
Yeah. Like that jackass at Target that was like, you believe in this propaganda?
Yeah.
And the kids that...
Well, she's doing like, give me my thousands of dollars back. Give me my thousands of dollars. Give me my thousands of dollars. Give me my thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's interesting, the pattern
well, look at that.
that
Look
you
at,
see in these people.
well, look at this winner. Look at all the brain cells she has.
Oh my God.
Like...
It looks like she's got too many. Like it's dripping out her ears and it's serving her no purpose to have this much concentration on nothing.
I'm not leaving. Call the cops. I've done nothing wrong. I'm trying to buy something. And he's like, I'm not discounting anything. I'm not selling you anything. Get out of my store. Like pushing me out. Like walking me out. Not touching me, but like pushing me basically out. And then I turn around and you're going to be rude. Go back to your country. Go back to your country.
Oh,
because he wasn't from here. That was it. And I mean this sincerely. For all the people in the back, if you ain't gonna fucking respect Americans, go back to your country. Respect is earned, not given. Don't be fucking rude and work in customer service, for one. So I turn around, I say go back to your motherfucking country and learn some fucking manners before you come here. Whatever the fuck I said, spitfire, as always, you know how I do.
Wow.
Don't be a daft cunt.
That seems like the type of thing that a person would like hide. Like, she recorded after she said all that stuff, so I figured she wasn't proud of it.
I mean, you know how else you can get customer service is not being a daft cunt?
Yeah, like this whole thing reeks of it being your fault, lady.
It is. It is her fault. I can tell you as someone that's watched multiple issues like this start, it is her fault.
Yeah.
Like, look, the Home Depot employee just wants to get his 8 hours over with. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like he's not in this, like
he wants to get his, you know, probably minimum wage hourly job, you know what I mean, over with.
Yeah.
He wants to get home to his poor dog, you know. I'm serious. Like,
no, I get
you. This bitch is like making a whole thing about it.
No, I totally understand where you're coming from.
I just...
Like, you have a good point.
God, these people blow my fucking mind. They really do.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
That was fucking it. Back in New York, the word fag is not really like offensive, but I understand we live in a day and age and everybody's not from New York City and everything is sensitive to everybody who's not from New York City. So the gay guy got really offended when I said for him to go back to his country. Get out of here, you fucking cunt, go back to your country.
So is she like sure that he's gay? I'm not. I love. This is great. This is so great.
You know. I like that she's using that against... I feel like she's using that against them, but not, like, their race. But she's making this about race. Do you understand what I mean?
No, I get what you mean.
Oh, this gay guy. Meanwhile, it's like, go back to your country. Gay does not seem like the issue you'd be going after here.
I just wonder why... I just wonder why the gay thing. Like, that's what I wonder.
She would probably get canceled going after the other. But imagine...
But she did already. Like, she posted this herself.
I know, but she still has some redemption from this. That's just my guess, personally. Personally.
Okay, like, she still has some...
Yeah, like, you can come back from saying, get, you know, out of the country, you know?
It's kind of like that, that woman that was on the airplane. That was freaking out about the mask. Remember her?
Yeah, we watched a few of those, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, they all have the same... Like, you can backpedal from this. You can't...
Yeah.
You know.
All the customers are watching this.
You had cat hair on your head?
Sorry.
Yeah? You ignorant? Go back! Yeah, you this, you fucking cunt! Yelling, screaming at me. So I finally pull out my phone. I'll show you the end of it. Here's the video. Been on the phone in the parking lot still, customer service complaining because that's not how we treat customers. So Mr. Hansen and Jamie are gonna lose their job today. This is what happens when we fuck with Amanda Keshner. Okay, bye!
Oh, wow.
Dox yourself.
Wow. First of all, 3 names. Serial killer. Second of all, let's go ahead and...
Don't... You gonna give her the views that she wants?
Huh?
Like,
yes. No. I'm gonna make it unnecessary for people to go see her stuff by seeing it here. Very fresh. Here.
Huh.
Oh, there's an apology.
Oh.
She put a bounty on her ex's head? Excuse me? This is a short, so we're definitely looking into this.
Show me. Show me, show me.
I'm so excited.
Can we actually be of assistance? Yeah, I'll tell you how. Go break his fucking kneecaps. Go break his fucking
Oh my
teeth in. They're
God.
already a little fucked up. Let's make them a little more fucked up. He was always jealous that I never had braces. He was always jealous that I was more intelligent than him. You know, he's
I doubt
no
that.
pistol shooter and all.
Philip Thomas
Thank-
Gorman was like a professional criminal.
Australia.
Wait, is that a little
Interesting.
foot tattoo and a Petrie tattoo?
I shot a
I
bullseye
don't know.
before
Do you
I met
see it on her arm?
I played with a lot of guns. I
No.
studied guns and forensics.
No, like on
paid for.
this part of her arm.
If you don't hear from one of y'all, if I don't hear from one of y'all in the next 24 hours, I'm going to go find it myself, and I don't give a fuck what you have to say about it. Oh my god. She's talking about, like, studying guns in forensics class.
So,
Brenda Lunt.
if in the next 24 hours I don't hear from one of these great relatives and greatest best friends in the world, like, oh my god, we want to actually help you.
Oh my god.
I'm like spending all your money on things you don't need. But like maybe you guys would feel bad for me and I can use that money and hire a bounty hunter. And then we'll put a fucking bounty on his head. But I still think it's way more fun if I just go get him himself. You know, if my grandfather...
If I go
Louis-
get him himself, man, this lady is unhinged. Where the fuck are you, Andrew Kirshner? You talked... You're all talk. Your firstborn needs you. Too busy. What? In Staten Island and Parents Page. Don't want to be with the crazy kid abandoned at 3 years old. Well, how about... Oh my goodness gracious.
What a winner. Really?
Can we actually be of assistance? Yeah, I'll tell you how. Go break his fucking kneecaps. Go...
Wow. Oh my god.
Let's see
All
the
right.
apology.
Let's see the apology.
Let's
Oh,
see
good
this.
lord.
Let's see it.
Oh wow, this is on her channel.
Oh, how
Am I not
long?
mistaken?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah. Just doing some reconnaissance work. Ah, Jesus. Oh, she's a van lifer.
I'm not gonna make a joke, but I could. It seems like a ripe area. You know what? She would tell someone to go back to their own country if she's living in a van down by the river. I'm just...
Well, this looks like... She almost looks like people we know. She's got a selenite thing. Yeah, you're thinking highly. You're thinking with your higher brain function there. I'm going to do this at 1.5 because it's 21 minutes long. There you go.
Excuse me.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Amanda, the face behind Art Van Gogh and the seed of conscious community. I just wanted
That's
to take
not
a
what
moment
people
and reflect.
know you
No,
for.
you for. Nope. not anymore. Not no mo.
As it has been a really wild last week or so for me. I wanted to first say I would like to take full accountability for my words. And I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart for the words that I said that triggered each and every one of you in the ways that it triggered you in a positive, negative, or in between.
Hey guys.
Don't do that.
Look in the chat.
Oh, hey everyone. But
So,
don't do that. Like,
I
don't
sincerely
be
from the
like,
bottom of
I'm
my-
sorry for how my work. You know what I mean? Like, just say
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Get it over with.
Yeah, don't beat around the bush.
Mm-mm.
And this is 21 minutes. Like,
Wait. Oh, you can't see the tattoo. She has a Littlefoot tattoo on one arm. Like,
her tattoos do look like don't get me wrong, I kind of like this patchwork style.
she's got that's Stitch right there.
It's so crazy how that is Stitch.
Yeah. A basic bitch.
My heart apologize
Like,
that
Stitch
my
bitch.
words and my expression in that moment had triggered so many of you. I apologize for that. That was not my intention. I was being harassed by two men prior to the videos that I posted at my free will, and that was the 8th guy in 2 months to harass me.
At my free will seems like a really weird thing to add in there. Like, are you implying that some people thought you were under duress? That's what you know what I mean? Like, I'm just curious about that.
Not including my ex-husband, which y'all know the story about. So I just wanted to show you, give you a little glimpse
How are his
into the
knees?
The
why
ex-husband that you put a bounty on.
Yeah, how are
I
his
said
knees?
those words that
Yeah,
were
how
so
his
triggering
kneecaps?
to everybody else in the world. So I apologize sincerely that my words in that experience that I encountered triggered each and every one of you. I apologize sincerely that every one of you that was triggered by my words has never experienced something like I've experienced before. So you have no idea what it's like to walk a day in my shoes.
This is pretty crazy how this apology is basically like, I'm so sorry that all of you were butthurt little bitches about what I did.
That's what I mean, yeah. Like,
What the fuck?
What a lunatic.
Right? She's nuts.
So I apologize that y'all have not experienced my experience personally to be able to resonate and understand and empathize and
Hang on.
sympathize with.
You don't know my truth.
I mean, she's apologizing that we're the ones that are, like, offended when she got offended about the Home Depot employees, like, doing nothing to her.
Yeah.
Like, she came at them.
Yeah, even in her recollection of the story, she's like, I was saying, if you can't be respectful to Americans, why don't you go back to your country? And then they responded by being like, why are you being such a bitch? And then that's how this whole thing snowballed. That's very interesting.
What?
I really, really wish that because she seems so proud of the things that she said that now I'm kind of like confused as to why she didn't film.
What an
all
asshole.
of it, you know? Yeah.
That's my takeaway.
Indeed.
That's,
what led to that moment in time and space to begin with?
Time and
However,
space.
I can't take back what had happened. I can't take back what I said. I
Yeah, and you can't give a good apology.
So instead, I can reflect and I can take accountability. And I, Amanda Marie Keshner, am taking full accountability, guilty as charged, for exactly what I said. And I'm standing here.
She's
in
got
front
a
of you
Mickey
guys
Mouse tattoo on that arm, too.
via
Yeah,
the
what
screen.
a basic bitch.
And I am saying to each and every one of
Fuck.
you, I apologize for my words. I apologize that my words had triggered you. I apologize for whatever has transpired after that moment in time. I truly do. In addition to that, I wanted to add, I hope that over time, through your own healing journeys, and clarity, and integration, and meditation, and therapy work, that maybe one day, y'all will forgive me for my words and my actions based off of my experience.
This is great. She's like, I hope that one day you guys can finally be mature enough to forgive me. Like,
no.
It's so nuts how she's like, this is all on her. Great screenshot.
Like, for what? What are we gonna, apologize for? The fact that she, belittled and berated two Home Depot employees that were just trying to make rent?
Yeah,
or their mortgage?
No one's on your side about this.
Yeah,
lady. Like,
I hope that one day you can empathize with what I've been through and forgive me for the words that I said that triggered you so harshly.
But see, all you're asking us to empathize with is that you had a bad time at Home Depot. It's not like you're talking about some grandiose, stressful crescendo that led to you freaking out at the Home Depot people. Like, you're asking us to literally empathize with you just having a bad time at Home Depot and then being like, y'all need to go back to your home country.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, she's not like, oh, I got kicked out of my house and my boyfriend dumped me because I ordered a hit on him. Like,
and my dad beat me with jumper cables.
Yeah, my dad got drunk and beat me with jumper cables. Like, all that shit. None of that is being brought up here. She's literally, like, the only pass that she has is, I had a bad time at this Home Depot with these employees.
Really, really hope that one day you can. But I do understand that forgiveness is not that easy. I do understand that. So if, unfortunately, you don't forgive me, I will have to live with that. And I will be okay.
I'm going to be fine if you butthurt little bitches don't forgive me. Like, this is insane.
A little bit of light onto something that I am personally going through. And this does not justify my actions by any means.
Okay, here we go.
I take full accountability for what I said.
Here might be a real thing to empathize with.
But I just want to let you know, I personally am going through a lot. I have a lot on my plate.
No.
I'm diagnosed with PTSD, severe PTSD.
Okay.
I used to be diagnosed with anxiety, and through the last year and a half of intense therapies, I am actually diagnosed with complex PTSD. I will be working with a brand new wellness team. Okay. And they will make sure that I have the programs, the guidance, and the tools that I need in order to not wind up in a situation like I put.
Look, if you're going to bring up your PTSD, you should probably bring up
relevance,
why you might have it, and like why it's a huge like, I mean, if your anxiety has to do with like social anxiety, I might have a little bit of sympathy for that. You go into a Home Depot isn't exactly like a church, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what they have?
Noisy.
You know what they have now?
What?
Curbside pickup.
Yeah, I can get that.
Like, I don't like going out in public.
You don't have to put yourself in the situation.
Yeah, exactly. So I find out a way to go with somebody, or I use curbside pickup, so I don't have to deal with people. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know what? Your anxiety and your CPTSD is not other people's fault. Like, stupid.
Oh, okay, so they were saying they declined her discount or something. So, I mean, yeah, this is all, like I said, like the thing we're supposed to empathize with at this point is that she had a bad time at Home Depot. But, like now she's trying to say that part of the reason that you should kind of feel a little bit of empathy for her is because she has PTSD or CPTSD. And
no.
No. Well, I mean, like, yeah, you're like, you know, the things that trigger you are not other people's responsibility. Like, you can't walk through the world expecting everybody to be ready for you to have an anxiety attack. You kind of have to be responsible for knowing when you're feeling a little bit triggered about that stuff, when you're starting to feel signs of it, and you need to remove yourself from that situation.
And a lot of
people course, other people should have empathy, but it's like it comes to a point. Like if she was just like shivering and kind of like her heart was racing, and she walked up to an employee and was like, "I'm so sorry, but can you like hold my items? I need to step outside for a second." Like that's a completely different set of circumstances.
Yeah.
Than flipping a shit on the cashier because you're having an anxiety attack. I'll even give her that she has that problem. You know what I mean?
And you know what? The employees they don't have to react accordingly because you know what? It's not like she's walking into a psych hospital. Yeah. Like, she's walking into people that sell lumber and tools.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they're not equipped, so why, to even expect them or to ask that of them it's selfish. It's very selfish.
And it's kind of strange.
It's ignorant.
The long run.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Put myself in with the Home Depot situation. So they're going to teach me the proper tools and skills that I need. So therefore, my PTSD is not triggered. And then therefore, I do not have to say something and project something.
And we're the little bitches for getting any kind of way, upset about.
Yeah. I don't want to hurt people. That's not my intention. I'm literally building a healing center. I literally went to school to help people.
Literally.
Exactly
I literally did.
And I just wanted to jump
literally,
on here.
as opposed to figuratively. Like, yeah, people are starting to forget what literally means.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they've started to use it to mean, like, actually.
Yeah. Yes.
Or in reality, but not the same way that literally means.
It's not a substitution.
Yeah.
And like I said, take accountability. And I really truly hope that you can find in your heart the forgiveness to forgive me and put this in the past. You do not have to forget. Never forget. Literally. Never forget.
Never forget 9/11.
I'm not asking you to forget about the words that I said. I'm not asking you to
forget. Wait, did she have a never forget hat?
I'm not asking you to forget about the words that I said.
Else.
I'm not asking you to forget about the actions that happened. I'm not asking you to forget about me or any of the things that I said or ever done in life. I'm just asking if you can find it in your heart over time to forgive me.
Jesus. All right. Okay, lady. Calm down.
But that's...
Don't forget to like the stream, everybody out there that's watching. Share it if you get the chance to. Appreciative of all that. Liking and sharing. What were you going to say, my love? I'm sorry.
Oh, she's got a lot of, like, gems and just references to other countries. So this feels even more like... Not insulting's not the right word, but... You know what I mean? Like, I think she's wearing mala beads around her arm.
Yeah. She's got a selenite thing. These are like tourmaline and lava rocks.
I bet she is a fan of Stolen Valor.
Oh, maybe.
Like,
this is Nemo, too.
What a basic bitch.
It's so weird that it's just like Disney stuff. You know? Just random Disney stuff.
I mean, if you have a Disney tattoo, you're not really succeeding at life. Are you?
I mean,
like multiple ones. Okay, multiple ones. Like, I want you to think of all the Disney adults.
It's fine to have stuff that you like, but I mean, this literally looks like she's like dartboard, just getting Disney shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry. My PTSD was getting a little ramped up there.
Oh, good
crisis
lord.
worker taught me that my
okay,
PTSD is getting
look,
worse.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
this is why we need to go over the TikTok mental illness.
Yeah, mental
kids.
illness people.
Yeah,
People faking
because it's
mental
all
illness
this.
on
It's all
TikTok.
it's all shit like this.
Is it?
Pretty much, yeah.
A 4 breath count in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4.
Oh, she's turning this into like
Hold for
a...
4. And repeat. It's called square breathing. It's used for severe PTSD. It is one of the things that I got to learn through this experience, through talking to crisis
actors.
workers.
Ha! She was
while
going into like a
experiencing
conspiracy
being
theory.
neglected by my local PD, filing a harassment charge from the incident that happened prior to the video I shared. And if you've been following me for a long time, you know that I have been abused, used and abused, I may add, by men my entire life. And now, I'm speaking up for myself. And while also simultaneously speaking up for myself, I'm being belittled. I'm being shamed. I have death threats coming my way. I have hate crimes coming at me. Is this the world y'all want to...
Well, I'm not trying to belittle the death threats thing, but you're going to get trolly comments no matter what happens.
And you know, putting
if you
yourself
start to get a bunch of people
on
watching
that,
it.
putting yourself out there too, like being that kind of bigoted and hateful, you're gonna get comments of people like trying to, you know,
Yeah.
they're gonna say sexual things.
Oh, well, they'll say anything to try and get a rise out of you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Again, that's one where I can understand where she's coming from in the way that she wants sympathy from it, but it's to be expected.
Yeah.
live in? This is a serious cricket moment here. Is this the world y'all want to live in? Mocking people with severe mental illness, like PTSD. Telling people with PTSD who were triggered by an abusive situation, whom were triggered by another person harassing them. Sexually harassing, I may add. See you next Tuesday when being called about 4 times before even being escorted out, before I even picked up the camera and recorded is sexual harassment.
No.
You think
Not
being
if it's
called a
true.
cunt makes you is sexual harassment?
I mean,
It can't. I mean,
it depends on the context.
Yeah, you can use the word cunt in your sexual harassment, but
I mean,
just saying it,
he's using it in a descriptive term, so it's not really wrong.
like, I don't know. I just think of like a person like yelling it to the sky in the middle of a crowded square.
Maybe he's Australian.
Yeah,
I think.
maybe he's Australian. You don't know.
But I am taking full responsibility for my PTSD, for my words, for my actions, and I am going to get continuous help, guidance, support.
Kind of
from
sounds like you're
everybody
using
all
it as an
around me,
excuse, though, for your actions.
It
wherever I
really
can.
does.
I am going to heal. I am going to be better. And I am going to come back stronger than before. I just really hope that you can find in your heart a little bit of blood for it to beat. And maybe, just maybe, you can
What the
forgive me.
fuck?
And if you can't, that is okay. I understand. I have no hard feelings.
See what I mean? Like, she's like, if you don't forgive me, you're a heartless individual. Like,
What a...
you need to grow a heart to forgive me.
None. I will continue to live my life. I will continue to grow. I will continue to heal. I will continue
There's
to
the
thrive.
tattoo,
I will
see it?
continue to build my business.
Oh, never mind.
Hang on.
I will continue to
On her arm there, you see the... It's about down by the bar. Right there. See, it's a pterodactyl on Littlefoot.
Is it?
grow.
Yeah, it
I will
is.
continue to heal. I will continue.
See, it's Littlefoot.
It is!
Yeah.
It's Littlefoot and Petrie. What the fuck? What's with all these random tattoos?
Alright, I see
I'm wondering
Pinocchio.
what this one is.
Pinocchio.
Is that Pinocchio?
Pretty sure it's... or Jiminy Cricket.
She's using the weirdest wording. Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's so strange.
It's convoluted.
I love all these screenshots we're getting of her. Yeah, it's convoluted is a good word for it. Like, I don't know. It's just it's almost like she's trying to con you into forgiving her.
Well, I mean, her original topic that she started this whole thing about the PTSD
Yeah.
wasn't even related.
Yeah, she's talking
Like-
about like she just wanted empathy for empathy's sake, and now she's like, it's almost like she thought right after she said it, it's like, oh shit, they have to feel sorry for me for some reason.
Yeah.
So let me sprinkle that in there. Like, find some blood in your body for your heart to beat. Yeah, exactly. It's so It's strange.
Over the top.
Yeah. I wonder where she's like based out of because
Seattle is what the hat says. Or is exit out for a sec?
yeah, and she's got a Broadway, New York.
No, there's a
Continue to
location
thrive.
ping on the video. You go down. Seattle,
Tacoma International Airport. Wait, so she's just outside the airport doing this crazy rant
I hope so.
in the middle of the woods. Look at these screenshots we keep getting of her. But I don't know. She just reeks of somebody that we would see at a music festival.
Will continue to build my businesses. No matter
What business? Your wooden hutch?
Doghouse.
What are you talking about? That was so random.
the unfortunate hate that comes my way for speaking up as a whoa. Whew. Spirit wanted to say something there. For speaking up as a woman who
As a
has
cunt?
been abused.
Wait,
for-
speaking of as a whoa, what
As
are you
a-
talking about?
As a cunt.
What were you going to say? As a woolly mammoth?
As
a wolf?
As a whiny little bitch.
As a White Walker? As a wallet?
As a whiny little bitch.
this long.
As a
Therapist
whiny little
Samantha
bitch.
always says. When I go in there and I tell her what my week was like, whom I triggered on accident through my PTSD, let me tell
Wait,
her.
who's
in therapy,
Samantha?
Don't
This
worry
is what
about
she
it.
always says to me, my therapist. And she was in the Navy too.
Oh, okay.
She said, it
she's a
sounds like you're taking one
therapist.
for the team. And then usually says, it sounds to me like you're a woman
Wow.
who's been abused.
Just remember that we're watching this sped up. So all these pauses, another funny face. So all these pauses are longer than they appear. So let's just take a look at this pause.
She was in the Navy too. She said, it sounds like you're taking one for the team.
That's insanely long, and this is sped up.
And then usually says, it sounds to me like you're a woman who's been abused her entire life. And you're using your voice to stand up for yourself for the first time
And you're also using quotes from your therapist to garner sympathy.
instead of violence. You don't see me going, pow!
Oh, Jesus!
Black tourmaline flew off on that one. You don't see me doing pow. It's because I'm different than my family history.
The tourmaline fell off.
I'm the tree hugger. Ready? Watch me do my moves.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, lady, you're crazy!
You do ecstasy at festivals,
Oh,
don't you?
100%. Yeah.
That's my vibe. So if y'all want to continue,
That was funny. That's my vibe.
Oh.
that's my vibe. So if y'all want to continue to throw hate my way, that's okay. Just remember your words are your spell. Whatever comes back to, whatever you say to me will come back to you times 10. No, I don't dabble in that world. I'm all love and light. I'm
Oh, clearly. 'Cause
As
you-
long as you're in your own country.
Yeah, as long as... Yeah.
Ugh. God.
As long as the Home Depot employees are nice to you, you're all love and lay.
highly protected and guided, both in this physical reality and in the spiritual reality. I mean that the most sincere kind
Oh,
of
my
way.
Lord.
In the most basic explanation kind of way. So,
The mention of the spiritual side of this is kind of cringy.
this is my apology to you.
I mean,
I'm gonna go continue to do
what
what I do
the
best.
Disney tattoos aren't.
Yeah,
The-
there's a lot of this
the
that is
bunch
cringy,
of-
but I mean, like, that's just kind of the icing on the cringe cake.
The
And that's
bunch
in the
of
5D reality,
gyms
not
that
in
are
the 3D.
probably, you know, man-made, marketed as what? That's not cringe. The selenite, you can't even really wear selenite because it's water soluble. It has the Mohs hardness of 2.
Huh. That
Yeah.
is actually kind of cringe. I remember you telling me about that when I was, washing crystals. You were like, don't wash selenite.
The reality of hate and harm and hate crimes and hurtfulness and no accountability, right? I don't live in that 3D reality. I live in the 5D reality. I hang out with the trees. I ground every morning. I do meditation. I literally eat the plants off the ground. That's what I do. I live in this 5D reality. And unfortunately,
She's playing 5D chess.
all I can do from my 5D reality through this screen to you and your 3D reality is take accountability for my actions, take accountability for my words, ask you for forgiveness, and tell you I hope you never forget.
But see, this doesn't sound like accountability. This just kind of sounds like you're asking us to overlook everything that you did.
It's not accountability.
Yeah,
It
doesn't
really
feel like
isn't.
accountability.
Anything that had happened. I hope you never forget any of this. I hope that this is a teachable moment for all of the world. And I really, really hope that y'all can find forgiveness within yourselves to forgive yourselves for your past lives, forgive yourselves for all the things you have done, forgive yourself for all the hurt and hateful things that you have sent my way. And then, when you're done forgiving yourself, because forgiveness starts with you, hug yourself out. I do it all the time.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! This is so much this is so much random spurts of energy
Hug yourself out and
that
forgive
can
yourself.
that can only be explained by MDMA.
And
And then
mania.
start forgiving others. Start letting people know, hey, you did this and this is how I felt from this. And therefore, this is where I'm at in my healing journey. So if we don't want to go back down memory lane, we should probably avoid X, Y, and Z to avoid memory lane.
Oh God, Jesus. Okay, it's starting to get a little repetitive. Like, don't.
Yeah, she's mentally ill. Like, I hope that that poor woman can find the light in her heart to, you know, not be a hateful bitch.
Well, lady, we wish you the best. Amanda M. Keshner. This is her channel, Art Van Grow. I like it. Let's see the things. I really appreciate the honesty here. You make no effort to be a better person. It's clear within your very specific wording that we have to be wrong for the things you say. Gotta say, this is the best, worst YouTube apology video of all time. You may have some steep competition, but you really pushed out the magnum opus here. Congratulations. Ratio doll hell. Oh, yeah, ratioed. Oh, like some of the comments have more likes than the video. Is what that is.
Really?
Yeah.
It's great.
But yeah, thank you, Amanda. We'll
Content pig.
I might go back to you one day and
As
like check out more of that video.
Content pig. I like that better than lol cow.
Content pig.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Content cow. Would you do content cow?
content heifer.
So this is one.